show. For music trivia, 3 rounds in store. It's head to head, who's going to war? Are you ready to settle the score? I said, are you ready to settle the score?
Hey, welcome into another week of Settle the Score. I'm your host, Matt Knost, joined as always by the musical director, Mr. Andy Merryweather, with the fresh haircut. How are you, buddy?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I feel a little sad. I've literally come straight from watching Man United lose in the Europa League final, and that's been hard to take. It was a tough match to watch, but I am honestly feeling a bit sad about it. I haven't really shaken it off yet.
What was the final?
The Europa League.
No, the score.
1-0. Tottenham
damn.
They just scored and then parked, and it was like 72% possession to United, like 5 times as many passes, like 500 passes to 100, like 16 shots versus 2. It was just like Tottenham just parked after that, and it just didn't happen. Just needed a single moment of quality to break through them, and it just didn't happen. So yeah, it was really sad, and it has a massive financial impact on Man United. It's winning that. The prize money is like 40 million, but you get into the Champions League. The winner of the Europa League gets into the Champions League, which is worth about 80 million, even if you go out straight away. Because like 5 home games is Champions League money. Yes, even the worst team in the Champions League get about 80 million extra for the season. United were kind of banking on that. They needed it. So yeah, and then the prestige of being in that tournament meant certain players were going to come. A few of them were holding off on contract negotiations until they knew where United were going to be. Now United aren't in Europe next year, so that really has an impact. So yeah, it might take an extra couple of seasons to get back to where we want to be. And yeah, it's been quite a sad night.
That sounds like it.
Yeah, it was one of them where, win some games, you lose some games, but that one was tough. I got a lot. When your mates kind of rib you, like your team loses or whatever.
Yeah,
I got only
consolation text,
consolation, empathy. Yeah, everyone knew that would be a tough one. So yeah, but there you go, onward and upward. Need a holiday.
Well, thankfully, one is on the horizon in the very near future.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully this show takes your mind off of
course,
you losing.
Couldn't think of 2 better contestants to cheer me up. Exactly.
All right. Well, I am excited to get this game started. We've got 2 gentlemen that have already been talking shit to one another, which is just how we like it. First one coming up is the proprietor of the Late AF Productions and the pride of the San Fernando Valley. Please help us welcome to the show, Mr. Chris Burns. Chris, how are we?
Bang! Let's go. Let's do this thing. Burn, burns, burn. You hear that chanting? That's crazy. My fans are everywhere.
I don't know that I've seen a more pathetic outpouring of, I'm going to create my own song and fans chanting simultaneously. That was sad.
I didn't create that song, okay? You can hear it weekly on the Before the Bell podcast, okay? That's the whole thing.
Well, bring it with you next time, and you can play that as we do.
There you go. That's a little applause for you.
Oh, thank you.
Sounded like a waterfall, actually.
It did. It did.
Yeah, but that's all right. It was a wave of applause, is what it was.
Yeah, it was.
All
right. Well, here.
A gentleman you know quite well. You can also see him on the Late AF Productions over there. Please help us welcome back to the show, Mr. Papp Johnson. How are we, Papp? Blowing kisses to the crowd. That's how you do it. Just show up Rick Rude style and just, this is for all the ladies.
Yeah. In the words of Puff Daddy.
What, my heart goes out to you? Puff said that?
He's doing that in the court.
Because he's saying he misses your asshole.
That's if I was a juror, that's what I would take away from that. Oh, Goatsy. I don't want to see Goatsy from you. Yeah. Is he really doing that in the court?
Yes. Yeah. they got a picture of him doing that.
Man, that is fucking cringe. As if this trial isn't cringe enough.
Oh man, yeah. It is I, the champion.
Well, Andy, you've got some stats for us thanks to Houston Bodily. What are their records on the show?
Yeah. Thanks to Houston, who keeps up to date with all of our stats. So, Chris, you're 3 for 5. Is that how you guys say it in America? So 60%.
3 out of 5.
3 out of 5, yeah.
3 out
And Papp, you're 2 out of 3. So a better win percentage, less games. So we'd have to see. So yeah, I guess in a way you guys would swap places depending on who wins. But yeah, this is it's tight.
I should be in the Champions League, right? The way I heard you talking about soccer, yeah.
Listen,
in the Champions League.
If we had a $40 million payday for you, I'd be excited to give it to you because that just means we've got $1 billion coming our way. If that ever happens, trust me, gentlemen, I will be generous with the cash. Not a problem.
I would never see you again. You would
what
never
are you kidding me? I'm renting. I'm buying us our own court, and we're playing indoors nonstop.
Yeah, playing indoors would be nice.
It would be. We could do it. We just got a bunch of cheap sons of bitches in our ranks.
I am one of them.
Case in point. All right, gentlemen, are we ready to play today's game?
Yeah.
All right, here's your bell for round number 1. All right, Papp, you'll have opening choice in the first round of 1 through 5. Once you make your selection, I'll give a clue and Andy will begin playing. When either of you think you know the movie that it's from, buzz in with your name. I'll call on you. You're guessing the movie itself, so don't worry about the title of the song. It's worth 10 points, and there is a bonus question worth 5 points, but I'll give you the rules of that when we come to it. So, Papp, 1 through 5, where would you like to begin today's show?
With a question. I don't have a buzzer. So how am I?
Just say your name. Say your name.
He thinks he's the champion. He doesn't know how to play the game.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he said buzzer. I was like, well, I didn't put anything in the middle.
Is what I said.
Okay.
But that's fine. Just say Andy, whoever starts your name first. What do you want? 1 through 5?
I'm gonna go with 2.
All right, number 2 it is. Your clue comes to us on number 2 from Melissa Woody, and it is Con Air. Con Air.
Was the third brother of 5, doing whatever I had to do to survive. I'm not saying what I did was alright. Breaking out of the ghetto was a day-to-day fight.
Chris Burns, whatever.
Burns, whatever.
I'm going with Jackie Brown.
That is correct for 10 points. Chris on the board early. Papp already disgusted.
Uh-oh.
Who watches Jackie Brown? That's like,
listen, between the two of you, I have to use movies I've never used. You're both Tarantino fans. This is one that's not come up on either one of your shows. What's that?
I'm guessing melanation.
Did that come into play? Perhaps it did. Perhaps it did.
Yeah, I'm waiting for Andy to play something from Purple Rain now.
Well, they say here at my job, urban leaning music.
That's how they classify it? Urban leaning?
Come on.
Yeah, that's that almost seems more racist.
I tell them every day. You could just say black. It's totally.
Yeah, that seems less racist.
They don't listen to me.
All right, bonus question time, Burns. It's worth 5 points. You got a choice. You can choose to go it alone, but if you get the question wrong, you lose 5 points. or you can open up to you and Papp. Nobody will lose any points, but he can cut into your 10-0 lead. And some of these are easy and some of these are hard. So my question is, do you want to be a dick or not?
Let's open it up. I'm not dropping any points here. Let's go.
All right, fair enough. All right, let me finish the whole question before you guys buzz in.
All right.
Here's your bonus question. In Jackie Brown, the titular Brown smuggles money into the country for Sam Jackson's character, Ordell. Her final smuggling operation for Ordell involves bringing how much money into the country? First person that guesses, it's worth 10 points, and I'll give it to you if you're within 70,000. If they get it wrong, second person that guesses, it's worth 5 points. I'll give it to you if you're within 35,000, but I'll also tell you if they were high or low. Nobody can lose any points in this.
Papp,
Papp,
$1 million.
incorrect. Now it's worth 5 points. You got to be within 35K, and he was high. He was high.
I want to say, I'm going 450,000.
You were closer, but off. 550 was how much he was bringing in. 550.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And this is why people didn't watch Jackie Brown.
This
Yeah,
is
what
why?
an odd amount.
Yeah, that's not enough money, man.
I don't know.
Everybody
What was
died.
that? Like 97, 98? With inflation, it's a,
They killed
Diddy
800,000 today.
couldn't have financed one freak off with
Yeah, we ain't talking about it.
5,090.
Yeah, the Punisher alone takes 6 figures just to get him there.
Absolutely right. 1 figure per inch.
Wow. Good payday for him, I guess.
Sure.
Are we taking into account girth as well? Does that add to the total? So it's length and width, or is it just
He stalls you out on girth. It's all about length. And that,
Oh, really? That's
it's like
unfortunate.
kilos with sumo wrestlers.
That's like a spaghetti noodle as opposed to a Pepsi can.
That's right.
All right, Burns, you got choice. 1, 3, 4, or 5.
5.
All right. Number 5, it is. Your clue on this is looking sharp in those new glasses. Looking sharp in those new glasses. Burns.
Major League.
That is correct for 10 points.
Could have easily been Major League 2 as well. But
fair enough. We would have accepted.
yep.
All right,
But
bonus
not 3.
question.
Not 3. Back to the
Nope,
minors.
back to the minors. Doesn't count.
What?
Do they play it in that?
I mean,
I don't think Ricky Vaughn is not in that movie.
No, he's not.
the movie was made by the USA Network, so I would say no.
What, just because it's got Bakula in the 90s, it's just automatically USA Network? Well, under that logic, Necessary Roughness is as well, then.
I love that movie.
That's solid. Anytime you got Robert Loggia, I'm on board.
Come on.
All right, bonus question, Burns. Do you want to be a dick or not?
Come on, bring Pappy on in. Let's see if he can make something happen, for God's sakes.
Oh, man, here we go.
All right, here's your bonus question. It's open to you both. Just buzz in with your name. What year was Major League released? Hint, it's the same as Field of Dreams and Rain Man.
Damn, I just saw Ben Affleck's Rain Man. I'm going to go out on a limb.
Okay.
98. It seemed like a good year.
Incorrect.
That Major League came out?
Yeah, the Major League came out. Same as Rain Man and Field of Dreams.
I'm going to go the inverse. I think it's 89.
It is 89. 5 points to Burns.
Because it's not quite 90s, but it's...
No, but it's close.
Yeah.
It's before Wesley Snipes actually was on, so...
Right. Because you see he ain't in the sequel either.
Yeah, he was like, nah, he go get somebody else.
Kid Omar Epps is close enough.
Please,
So
I went down a wormhole of like, God, should I do this? I don't know if I should do this movie, but I wanted to put on something from Fear of a Black Hat, but I had no idea if you guys have seen that movie.
Yes.
I definitely have.
I was going to put that PM Dawn knockoff song because all the others are just a little too much for this show. But I was like, hey, I don't know if you guys are going to remember that one. That one's deep.
I didn't know a PM Dawn reference from Matt Knost was not on my bingo card.
Oh, come on. Who doesn't remember PM Dawn? Let's go.
Rest in peace.
Hey, man, shouts out to Matt, man. You've been doing a lot of great work since they canceled Unhappily Ever After.
Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate that. Thank you. All right, Burns, you got choice, man. What do you want? 1, 3, or 4?
3.
All right, number 3 it is. Your clue for number 3 comes to us from Matt Scanlon.
Oh, that's that fake guy.
That is that fake guy. Your clue is The Brothers Grimm. The Brothers Grimm.
About to do the Wayne's Brothers theme.
If they made a TV movie, I might count that, but I don't know if they did.
Okay, here we go.
I got a fever these days, hanging on like a riot at the end of the day. Come on, open the gates, hanging on to the speed until they take me away. I wanna live that way forever. Wanna live that way forever.
Burns. Now, I didn't see this movie because I know the real story and it was far too sad. I'm going with the Iron Claw because of who I am. I figured you would throw this in here.
That is correct. Come on, Papp. I know you went to the last wrestling event here in town and did a show. So it's not like you're not wrestling affiliated to some degree.
Hey, man, I prefer my Zac Efron in a much better situation.
You say High School Musical, I'm just going to drop you from this feed, just so you know.
You don't fuck with High School Musical? That's literally...
No, I'm a goddamn adult.
He's literally one of the greatest white American basketball players of all time.
Dude, Jimmy Chitwood has something to say about that.
It goes Michael J. Fox, Air Bud, and then Zac Efron.
Air Bud is white?
Yes.
Yeah.
He's a golden retriever.
His hair doesn't go up. Yeah, his hair goes down.
Check this out. There's no way.
So poodles are black, is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
For sure.
Interesting. A lot of old white ladies are into them. All right.
Yeah.
Interesting.
You think I'm getting cooked by a golden retriever? Hell no.
If he's the second best white player in American history, I think so.
Michael J.
All right, so it's 35-0. Burns, bonus question. Do you want to be a dick or not?
Come on, bring him in.
All right, it's open to
So
you.
I know he won't know the answer to this question.
All right, here's your bonus question. It's open to you both. The Iron Claw follows the lives and downfall of what wrestling family?
Burns.
Papp.
Burns.
The Von Erichs.
That is correct for 5 points.
I was not going to say the Von Erichs. So.
You got the McMahon.
Yeah, I was going to be like the Bloodline. That was the Rock.
All right, Burns. You got 40 points, and you got your choice of 1 or 4.
Number 4.
All right, number 4 it is. Your clue for number 4 is gotta go back in time. Gotta go back in time.
Okay, I feel like I already know what this is without even hearing the music.
Yeah, it's probably not exactly what you're thinking.
I mean, there's not too many movies where black people go back in time. So.
Like, the Iron Claw have any black people in it? How many black people are in Major League? I didn't choose every movie just because it was a black cast.
We are due on this. On this.
We are due.
We'll find out in time. Did I specifically look for more black-led films? Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
Let's go.
I'm sorry. Urban
Urban leaning.
films.
Thank you.
I apologize. Let me
They're
get my
listening.
corporate speak right.
Okay, here we go.
If I could save time in a bottle, the first thing that I'd like to do is to save every day till eternity passes away, just to spend them with you.
Oh, this is funny.
I could make days last
Burns.
forever.
Burns.
This is X-Men Days of Future Past.
That is correct for 10 points. Don't act like you didn't see that movie.
Back
I
in
know you
time,
did.
yeah.
And that's my favorite one.
What?
Of the X-Men, you're not wrong. It's in the discussion. I think.
Yeah, I fuck with Fassbender, man. He's the best.
Yeah.
You know what? You're not. Yeah.
What do you want, Burns? Which X-Men movie? What, Apocalypse?
Yeah.
X2.
Oh my God, that is disgusting.
I think Days of Future Past is better than X2.
X2 is great.
All right. Bonus. Burns. Do you want to be a dick or not?
Come on in, Papp.
All right, it's open to you both. Here's your bonus question. What Game of Thrones actor plays Dr. Bolivar Trask, the creator of the Sentinel program?
Burns.
Peter
Dinklage.
That is correct for 5 points.
Don't give me on no X-Men stuff.
Yeah, this seems very catered to you. We got wrestling. We got.
Now.
Listen, I know you went to that fucking last wrestling event. You probably guessed on the other late AF wrestling show every once and again. So it's not like you don't fucking dabble in this world.
They don't let me on Before the Bell, specifically because I just talk about The Rock.
Everything else has been in your wheelhouse. How dare you? How fucking dare you?
Okay. You just asked this man X-Men questions as if.
And you said it was your favorite X-Men movie, hands down.
How about it?
Because of Fassbender. I was like, damn, man.
I don't give a shit what your rationale is. You just said it's your favorite. It undercuts your entire argument. If you have a favorite, that means you've seen them all and then ranked them in your head.
Do you think I remember shit like that? I mean, I enjoyed Martin and X-Men movies, but you know.
All right, fair enough. All right, we got one left in the opening round. And your clue comes to us from Houston Bodily. And it is let the white ones in.
Okay.
Let the white ones in. About time this show got back on track. You know what I'm saying?
Papp, Sinners.
Do you want to guess before we get there? You can do that.
First of all, hilarious. Secondly, possibly correct.
Okay, ready?
Yep.
Here we go.
Somebody take me in their arms tonight. Somebody take me in their arms tonight. Somebody take me in their arms tonight.
At the white. Sound like some vampire in Brooklyn.
You guys want a second clue?
Yeah, because I've never heard that song in my life.
I need a second clue.
Second clue is from Cam Chapman, and it's Murder on the Dance Floor.
Huh. You gonna play it again? Murder on the dance floor.
I can give a third clue.
Yeah, I'll take the third clue.
All right, third and final clue is from Eric Grebner, and it's pair Jordans.
I'm gonna go.
Papp, you got a guess?
Wait,
Let
wait.
the white
Burn.
let the white one in.
I just said Burns.
Burns said his name. Burns.
Is it Sinners?
It's fucking Sinners. It is goddamn Sinners. Yes, Papp, you guessed it. That's why I stopped and said, "Do you want to make this guess right now?" Fine. You saw it last night. For Christ's sakes. You saw it last night.
Do we need a second round? Do we? I mean,
oh, I love that in your head I have screwed you on this, but you saw it last night.
and I literally said possibly correct.
And it is a reference to a vampire movie. Let the white.
No, it's perfect. The clues are perfect. Perfect.
Oh man.
Oh man, that's tough.
Yeah,
that
Papp, I would feel bad, but god damn it, if that doesn't make me laugh, man, that's good stuff.
Sometimes you just don't got it. So
It happens. It happens to the best of us.
you think I was watching Sinners for the music, man?
I don't know what you're watching it for.
Man,
You apparently
kept saying
rank
it was
X-Men
sexy.
movies you don't give a fuck about.
Yeah, people kept saying it was sexy, man. I was waiting for it to get sexy. No fuck about no singing and dancing.
Oh boy.
All right, final bonus question, Burns. Do you want to be a dick or not?
Out of pure hilarity, I want to leave Papp out of this. Let's go.
All right. All right, here's your bonus question then, just for Burns. Michael B. Jordan and Ryan Coogler have worked together on 3 films. Name them.
This is the easiest shit of all time.
Fruitvale Station, Marvel's Black Panther, and Sinners.
You lost 5 points, my friend. You lost.
Nigga, Creed.
Creed.
Oh, I was about to say I had to do 3 other movies.
Yeah, I think it's five movies total.
Really? I looked on Coogler's IMDb. I only saw 3. Am I
He
wrong?
definitely directed both Black Panthers, didn't
Yes. Wait a minute.
Michael
What
B.
did I
Oh
say?
no,
was
you
wrong?
are right. You are right. That is correct. Yeah, that is correct.
Yeah. I was like, what did I say wrong?
Nothing.
Yeah.
It was my mistake. It was my
he directed
mistake.
Black Panther. Yeah.
I wrote down the wrong title.
Figures.
I tried to help you, Papp, but Andy and Chris both fact checked me instantly in the moment.
Yeah, I knew coming into this it was set up against me, but
You've won 2 out of 3. I don't know how I've set up any of these against you.
people watching this, I just want y'all to know they never yell switch teams when I got a 90-year-old man in Converse on my team and the guy from The Critic.
Wait, I started last week with him as my teammate. I didn't complain. And we
Yeah. You see how I just froze on that? It was like, we're not gonna let you tell that lie.
I have the record show that
100%.
every
Did we lose
time
the next game? Yes, we did.
every time I have performed an onslaught victory, the person that I'm cooking has been like, "It's stand up against me. It's all a conspiracy. Why is it a conspiracy when this man takes victory? What is that about?"
I think you're too urban leading, is what Papp is saying. That's what I
It
think
could
he's saying.
be.
Just a little
be.
too much
Yeah.
for his taste.
Also, I claim foul play every episode.
Yeah, that's true.
Consistent.
Even when he's winning, it's not enough. It is not enough.
Yeah, I could feel it going against me. He's like openly rude, like, come on, Freddie, you got this.
Please, if you don't think I'm texting Freddie on the side, hey, the next one is this, man. Check your phone. All right, that ends round number 1. It's 70-0 right now. Here is your bell for round number 2. All right, Papp, you are not out of this by a long shot. I promise you. You got
never
opening.
give up, never surrender.
There you go. You got opening choice in the second round. This is our 5-second round. So once you make your selection, I'll give a clue, and Andy's just going to play a 5-second snippet of the song. If either of you can guess it in that opening 5 seconds, it's worth 10 points. Otherwise, if we have to go to a second 5 of music, it drops the point value down to 5 points. So Papp, 1 through 5, where do you want to start?
I'm gonna go with 1.
All right, number 1.
Because I need 1 point. I just need 1 at this point.
I'll let you know this one could be tough. This one could be tough.
Here we go.
I went to Burns's Letterboxd, and then I just searched as deep as I could, and I picked this one up.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Booty Talk 75.
Oh,
That
shit. I
soundtrack
didn't
was
see his
amazing.
porn.
All those soundtracks was on. Yeah, Brian Pumper rapping his.
All right, your clue for number 1 is from Matt Scanlon, and it
This
is
guy again.
Yeah.
it's Kung Fun Hustle. Kung Fun Hustle.
That sounds wild.
By wild, you mean mildly racist? You're probably right.
Okay.
Oh, when you walk by every night, talking sweet and looking
Burns.
fine.
Burns.
That's Rush Hour 1.
That is correct for 10 points. Nice job.
That's Sue Young singing in the back of the limo.
That is true. Even got her name. Good for you.
The Push the Button Girl?
That's the one. And she was 35 in Rush Hour 3. We was like, wait, what? How much time passed between these two movies?
Quite a bit, apparently.
Yeah. Good Lord.
All right, Burns, that gives you 80 points and choice 2 through 5. Where you want to go next?
Let's go 3.
All right. 3 it is. A clue comes to us from Juan Reyes, and it is keep my old name out your damn mouth.
Boy.
Keep my old name out your damn mouth.
The champ is here.
Papp.
Ali.
That is correct for 10 points. Papp is on the board, baby.
Look at that. That's barely a song.
Hey, he's still singing, so I'm counting it. All right, Papp, you got choice 2, 4, 5.
Where's my bonus question?
Not in the second round, man.
What are my options?
Your options are to choose 2, 4, or 5. That's what you got.
I'm gonna go with 2.
All right, 2 it is. Your clue on number 2 comes to us from Ken Whitehurst, and it is number 1 with a bullet. Number 1 with a bullet. You guys can hear that again if you want. Do you want to hear that 5 seconds again?
Yes.
Sure.
Yeah, the look of befuddlement on both your faces seemed like you might want.
Is there another clue?
The other clue will come after the next 5 seconds of music, since neither of you recognize the song. So we'd have to drop the point value down by 5 points.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, all right. We'll go to the next 5 of music, and then if neither of you gets it at that point, I'll give you a second clue. Your first one, once again, was number 1 with a bullet.
Okay.
Although you try to discredit, you still never edit. My needle, I'll thread it. Radically poetic.
All right, you want a second clue?
Yes.
Your second clue is Lawrence and the Machines.
Oh, Papp.
Papp,
The Matrix?
that is correct for 10 points.
Lawrence.
The Lawrence
Fishburne.
Fishburne.
Fishburne. Nah.
And then number 1, Neo is the one with a bullet.
Nice. Nicely done.
I'm taking away 5 points for that. Fuck you. How about that? I thought that was a great clue from Ken. All right, Papp, 4 or 5. What do you want next?
I'm gonna go with foe, big foe.
All right.
Little Joe.
Number 4 it is. Clue comes to us from Melissa Woody, and it is living in your head rent free. Living in your head rent free. This will take Andy a little more set up. Here we go.
No, rien. No, je ne regrette rien.
Burns. Ratatouille.
Incorrect.
That's what I was gonna say too, man.
Damn.
All right, so Papp, you can throw out a guess now. You can hear the next 5 of music, although not entirely sure how much that's going to help. It's probably going to sound roughly the same, so we can keep it at 10 points. So what can happen is if you want to throw out a guess now and it's wrong, then I'll give you guys a second clue and both of you can guess again. And we'll just keep it at 10 points.
And the clue is living in your head rent free.
That is correct.
And can I hear the song again? I just want to make Andy play.
Not a problem.
Fine.
Okay. Non, rien, rien. Non, je ne regrette rien.
It sounded more disgusting the second time. I like that.
A lot of people would agree with you just in that the regional dialect that it is.
Yeah. Dang. I want to guess, but I don't have a clue about this. Living in your head rent free.
Mm-hmm.
I know you being John Malkovich, just so I could guess something.
That's not bad based on the clue. Yeah, it's incorrect, but I like where your head's at with that.
Okay.
I'll give you guys a second clue. You both can guess again.
Right.
Your second clue is from Juan Reyes, and it is this movie has levels. This movie has levels.
Oh,
And
okay. I'm gonna guess.
Burns.
Papp,
Super Mario Brothers.
incorrect. Papp, you got a guess?
Inception.
That is correct for 10 points.
Oh boy.
You want to know the craziest thing about that movie? Never seen it.
Really? I thought you
Yeah.
were a Nolan fan.
I'm a Leo fan. I'm not that big of a fan of Third Rock from the Sun guy.
Okay.
Yeah,
All
ever
right.
since he made that bicycle movie, I was like, yeah, not my cup of tea.
Fair enough. There are plenty of actors where I'm like, no, I'm out.
Yeah. And I thought that on the first one, but I was like, then you start playing, I was like, am I missing something?
No, you were dialed in. All right, so that makes it 80-30, and we have one left in the second round. Your clue is from Andrew Scanlon, and it is Smokey and the Bandits.
Hold up. There's 2 Scanlons?
Scanlon brothers. Yeah, one lives in Missouri, the other one lives
Burns.
in Indiana.
All right.
Your clue again is Smokey and the Bandits.
I want to talk to Samson. Fly to the
Burns.
moon.
Papp,
Half baked.
that is correct for 10 points.
I was run that tape back. I said it first.
Trust me, I can go to the tape. I can go to YouTube right now and check the tape.
Oh,
But he started his name before you did.
Yeah, you see how he start complaining when it's not going his way?
weak.
There's nothing like a surly sip of water. You see this? Got to stay hydrated.
That was weak.
Dude, I'm telling you, he started his name before you.
Started it.
That's all that matters. It's who starts their fucking name first, because that's like buzzing in. So he hit his buzzer first.
The tape will show later. Whatever. I'm still gonna win.
Well, look, you can issue a formal protest. It's not going to go anywhere, but you can issue a formal protest.
Yes.
Put this under official review.
Yeah.
Like when LeBron got fouled by the Celtics, it didn't matter at all.
No. All right, that ends round number 2. It's 80-40, and here is your bell for round number 3. All right, Burns, since you're in the lead, you'll have opening choice in our bidding round. Once you make a selection of 1 through 5, I'll give the clue, and then you will open the bidding with the number of notes you think you can guess the movie in. Once we have your opening bid, then we'll go over to you, Papp, and you can bid 1 note fewer all the way down to 0, but we go back and forth until one person tells the other to settle the score, and at that point, that person is answering alone. Your point values are: at 10 notes and above, it's worth 10 points. 6 to 9 notes, it's worth 15. 3 to 5, it's worth 20. 1 to 2, it's worth 25. And 0 notes, it's worth 30 points. If your opponent gets the question wrong, you automatically get the points. You each have a lifeline you can use 1 time, and it has 2 functions. You can either use it to get an extra clue, or you can double the notes that have been settled on. So if you're told to settle the score on 6 notes and you're more of a music person, you can double that to 12 notes with your lifeline. And then finally, if your opponent gets the question wrong and you think you know the answer, you can double down on it. And if you guess correctly, you will double the points available. But if you get it wrong, you get nothing. And if either of you need me to restate any of that, just let me know. But Burns, 1 through 5, where do you want to go?
Number 5.
All right. Number 5, it is. This one could be tough. Just a heads up. Your clue is: I am the Lizard King. I am the Lizard King.
Now, what's the scaling for 10 points?
10 notes and above.
Okay, I will go 11 notes.
All right. Papp, over to you. You can say 10 notes or all the way down to 0, or go ahead and tell them to settle the score.
I'm going to go 8 notes.
Making it worth 15 points. Burns.
I'll go 7 notes.
7 notes.
I'll go 6 notes.
Settle the score.
All right. On 6 notes, it's worth 15 points. Papp, you've got your lifeline. If you want to use that, you can listen to the song first, and then Burns. If he gets it wrong, you've got your double down, and you can elect to use your lifeline at that point as well. Papp, your clue once again is: I am the Lizard King. And here are your 6 notes. You can hear it as many times as you like.
The Lizard King?
I am the Lizard King.
Godzilla?
That is correct for 15 points. Nice job. 80-55. Papp is climbing back into this.
I'm just shocked that you didn't play the Diddy Godzilla version. That's what I was waiting on.
We're trying to be Diddy free on the show as much as possible.
Have you not learned anything? Nobody is Diddy free.
Nobody.
All right, Papp, 1 through 4. What do you want next?
Let's go 3.
All right. 3. It is. Your clue comes to us from Joe Farrelly, and it is what a load of shit. What a load of shit.
Okay.
How many notes you want to open the bidding with, Papp?
Let's start with 8.
8 notes for 15 points.
Seven notes.
All right, 7.
6 notes.
Burns contemplating what he wants to do here.
Can I choose to go to
Yeah.
to do
You can
the
go
thing?
you can do no, you can just say 5 notes.
Oh, okay.
You got to be told. So we're just bidding. So do you want to go 5 notes or lower? Right now,
4
you're up
notes.
4 notes. All right.
Settle the score. Settle that score.
All right. It's for 20 points. The score right now is 80-55. Your clue, once again, from Joe Farrelly is what a load of shit. Here are your 4 notes.
Jurassic Park.
Incorrect.
Mm.
But honestly, given the tone of the music and that clue, I can see why you got there.
All right.
All right. Papp, you can take the 20 points and make it a 5-point game, or you can double down on it. But if you guess incorrectly, you get 0 points. But if you get it right, it's worth 40.
Give me the
and
points.
You can use what's that?
Let's give me the points. Let's stop playing.
Look, some people may make a bold choice there. That's the theme of Shawshank Redemption.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
I seen that movie one time. I was like, that's more than enough.
What have you not owned TBS in the past 25 years that just plays on repeat on that thing?
I don't watch TBS until Ernie Johnson is on my screen.
Even then, it's like promos. They're playing the shit out of that. All right, it's a 5-point game. Burns is up 80-75. Papp, you got the points on that, which means you have the choice of 1, 2, or 4. What do you want?
I'm gonna go with 1.
All right, number 1, it is. Your clue is from Houston Bodily, and it is Washington Commander. Washington Commander.
I'm gonna go 7 notes.
All right, 7. Burns.
6 notes.
Let's go 5.
5 for 20. Oh, that was quick. All right, Papp, if you get this right, you'll take a 15-point lead. If you get it wrong, you'll be down by 25 at that point. You do have your lifeline if you want to use it. Your clue, once again, is Washington Commander.
Okay. The fuck was that? Okay, you give me my lifeline. Let's use the lifeline.
All right. Do you want a clue or do you want to double the notes?
I need another clue. I was like, those notes are not. No offense, Andy. You're a fine player.
Oh, massive offense. Okay. Let's get you a really, really hard clue. Okay, here we go.
No one has used it for music once since we changed that functionality. Not one time. Everybody goes for a second clue.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. Oh shit. Fucking hell.
First one was Washington Commander. And you can hear the music again after you get your clue if you want, Papp. I don't know that that's going to help, but you do have that option.
Okay. Let's go with this one, the one you bolded, Matt. This is from your favorite Matt Scanlon. And it's
active.
Yeah. And it's Friday Night Whites Friday Night Whites.
Oh, okay. I got it. I
What's your
got
guess?
it. Remember the Titans.
That is correct for 20 points.
Strong side.
Washington Commanders.
Yeah, Commander. He's the head football coach,
Yeah.
Denzel Washington.
Friday
Sure.
Night Lights.
Washington Commanders. So that should get you in the football movie with Denzel Washington, and then Friday Night Lights.
Don't
After
take place in Washington.
Oh, get the fuck out of here with
About
that!
Denzel. Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here with that!
When I heard Washington Commander, I was like, okay, this was probably Training Day or maybe like Glory or something.
Yeah.
But then when you said Friday Night Lights, I understand why I didn't know the song because I don't watch. I've seen
I get
Remember
it
the
now.
Titans
I get
once.
it now. I get it
Right.
now. I
That's
get
The
what-
it.
Brothers
Denzel
Grimm
Washington,
was
right.
no reference to German
Sure.
folklore and fucking fairy
No, I'm good
tale
now.
writers.
I'm good. I get it now.
He's
Houston-
just scrambling because I believe. Can we get a score recap?
You want a score recap? You got
Yeah,
it, Pap. It's 95-80 with Pap in the lead with 2 questions
Okay.
left.
Fantastic.
This
Houston-
microphone isn't even plugged in, but I believe I'm winning. Is that right?
Oh, interesting. Is the game over yet? Let's do it.
Yeah, Houston, who submitted that clue, also gave the context that the Washington Commanders play in Virginia, where the movie takes place.
Mm.
So
A
yeah,
horrible movie. Horrible movie.
Yeah, I wouldn't say horrible, but I'm not. I don't think it's as great as everybody thinks it is.
Okay, Matt, we play basketball all the time together. I don't believe that ended racism at all.
No, it didn't. It did not.
It
Especially
took
not
three
that area.
Please,
practices, and they were
do you
like,
not see the
know
look
what,
of
man?"
disgust on my face when I'm teammates with either of you pricks? It's like, oh, great.
That's why you wear the glasses, huh?
They gotta carry my unathletic ass, motherfucker. Yeah, I'm just gonna go full Eddie on you, and that is a reference for Chris alone.
Yeah. Stacks.
All right, Pap, you got choice, man. Do you want number 2 or number 4?
I'm gonna go with number 2.
All right, number 2 it is. Clue is from your boy Matt Scanlon.
Yeah, Lord. Okay.
And it is The Princess Diaries. The Princess Diaries.
Okay. Let's go with 7 out the gate.
7 out the gate.
7
He don't
makes
got
it
no more lifelines, right?
Nah, he's out of lifelines. You still have yours.
Okay,
He does
wonderful.
his double down if you were to get one wrong, but so it's a
7 is worth 15.
7 is worth 15, and it's a 15-point game right now with Pap in the lead.
Okay, settle the score.
All right, on 7 notes. No lifeline. Your clue once again is The Princess Diaries. Here are your 7 notes.
Damn, it's funny because I've just watched this shit. Can I hear those notes again? That was 7 notes?
yeah.
Sometimes they're super quick, other times they're not.
I can't think of this fucking movie, which is making me mad. I just watched this shit. The Princess Diaries. Can I hear the notes again? This is gonna make me upset. This is making me upset.
I like that went from this is gonna make me upset to instantly this is making me upset. There was no hesitation there.
Fuck. I'm like, I know this fucking movie too. It's gonna make me mad that when I hear it, when you tell me the name of it, I'm gonna be like, fuck, I knew that and I didn't. I just blanked.
Probably.
Fuck it.
You got a guess?
Do I have more time or is this a time limit thing?
I'll give you a few more seconds. Burns, you shut your mouth.
Did you say anything?
Yeah, you were thinking it, and
Damn. Fuck.
I'm pretty sure he does know it. By the way,
I definitely know this shit. Well, that's why it's driving me crazy that I can't think of the name. The Princess Diaries.
what's your guess, man? Throw something out.
I'm gonna just say Furiosa's Road. I know it's not it.
No, but I could see that kind of fitting the vibe of the music that's in that. That is incorrect. So, Burns, what would you like to do? This would tie the ball game if you just want to take the points, or you can double down on it if you want. You get it right, you take a 15-point lead. If you get it wrong, you're still down by 15.
I'll double down.
All right, Burns is doubling down. Do you want to use your lifeline as well, or do you want to hold on to that?
I'll hold on to it.
All right, what's your guess for 30 points?
Wonder Woman?
That is correct for 30 points.
And she was the first person to get me on television too, man.
Gal was?
Mm-hmm.
No.
They remember Jimmy Fallon or Jimmy Kimmel did the mean tweets.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had Gal Gadot read my mean tweet.
That's
That's why I was mad. That's why I was mad. I was like, man. And they played that shit every time she popped up.
Yeah.
And I literally watch Batman vs Superman like once a week.
Ugh.
Oh.
It's the Snyder cut. It's the Snyder cut.
I don't
you
give
really
a fuck.
have time on your hands.
Yeah, it's trash either way. You can cut it how many times you want to, but that shit has been stepped on. It's
You can
awful.
keep your Christian Bale Batman. I'll take Batfleck any day.
Wow, you know what? I never openly root for people, but that take alone, Burns, you got to fucking bring this home, man. That was awful.
Wait. What's the score?
It is 110-95. Burns is in the lead.
Interesting.
We have one question left. Your clue on this is from Andrew Scanlon, and it is Succession.
Succession.
Yes.
I'll go. It's 10 or more is 10 points, right?
Yep.
Okay. I'll go with 10 notes.
All right, 10. Papp, you're down by 15, so you need to go lower at the very least by 1 to tie this game up. I'll let you know how it works. If it does, we do in a tight ball game. Andy will then pick a score at random, start playing it, and whoever guesses it first wins the game, just as a heads up. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. We're at 10 notes.
I'm going to go. 8 notes gets me 15, or does it have to be?
No, 8 notes. 9 notes get you 15. Anything below 10.
Let's go 9. Let's go 9.
All right, 9 notes.
Let's go 7 notes.
7 notes. So 6 is the last 15. Or you can tell him to settle the score. He does have his lifeline left.
I do. Yes, correct.
Fuck it. 5 notes. That give me 20, right?
That gets you 20. That would win the ball game.
Yeah. 5 notes.
5 notes, Burns.
Go score.
All right, on 5 notes. This is the ball game. Papp, you get this right, you win by 5 points.
And it's called Succession is the note? That's the
That's the clue. Succession.
He don't know what that word means. He just knows he thinks it's a show on HBO.
I know it's a show on HBO.
All right, you got 5 notes. This is for everything right here. Your clue, one final time, is Succession. Here's your 5 notes.
Play that again. Is that Lord of the Rings?
That is incorrect. Incorrect. So Burns gets the 20 points and wins the game. That is Braveheart.
Who the fuck?
Braveheart is a fucking fantastic movie. And if you don't like it, that's your fault.
I just want the people at home to realize what just happened towards the end. They played. I've been talking about Diddy this whole time, and then they played two of the most problematic people of all time in movie.
Yeah, you guys were requesting Diddy, who I think at this point is probably going to end up more problematic.
Then a soldier. Then a soldier.
I don't know what that face means.
Gal Gadot was out here killing kids way back in the day.
Oh my Jesus!
Oh, you're going back for that? All right, fair enough.
And well, we've heard the tapes of Mel Gibson.
Yes, we have.
Yeah,
yes,
man.
Have.
Yeah, I don't think he's kicked it with Murtaugh in a long time.
I feel like we've heard enough. I think we've heard enough from that guy.
He was a great Santa. He was a great Santa.
Well, with that, Burns, you are today's champion. Congratulations, sir.
Man. Do you see it? Do you smell it? Look at it. Finally, the mantle of champion is back to the status and level that it deserves in the hands of an amazing trivia icon, an extremely confident individual myself. Never a doubt, friends. Never a doubt. It's good to be back in the winner's circle.
Well, that puts you 4 for 6 right now. Papp, you're at 500. Two for 4. 2 for 4.
Yeah, man. I just want to thank all the people that supported me, all the folks who are going to write letters in about the outcome of this episode. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. We all know what happened here today was a travesty, and we will have our justice.
Maybe not. Maybe this life or the next.
Planning your own January 6th, are you? Good luck to you.
They call that Juneteenth.
Yeah. Oh, shit. That's right around the corner. Fuck. I'm going to have to miss basketball that week.
Yeah.
All right, fellas. Well, Burns, anything to plug, promote before we get out here?
If you want to see more of Papp Johnson and I's banter, we're on the Nancast most every Wednesday. Late A Productions YouTube channel, Before the Bell Wrestling on the same channel every Sunday, and just keep on rocking and rolling in the free world. You know what I mean?
All right, good for you, Dirk. Papp, what about you? Anything you want to plug?
Catch me on my YouTube at the little name down there. Yeah, my YouTube. I'm doing sports takes every day called Actively Wrong. So
much
like today.
Yeah. Come be wrong with me. It's a beautiful life. I promise you.
All right. I'll put the link to your YouTube channel in the description below so people can check it out there. That as well as Late AF. Andy, anything you want to say before we get out of here?
Yeah. Needed cheering up. You guys delivered. Thank you. The Sinners moment. One of the most
all-timer.
Great.
Yeah, and also a shout out to the patrons. The clues this week were absolutely stellar. It was very, very hard to choose. Which ones to go for Matt, I'm sure, because they just brought so many good ones. So thank you to those guys.
Thanks to the Scanlon brothers.
Yeah.
The Scanlon clan.
As we look at them.
Yeah.
I do think it is fishy in that one is named Matt Scanlon and the other is named Andrew Scanlon. You're like, well, those are our names. We didn't do a good job of hiding this.
You guys should write for Ryan Coogler. Smoking stack,
All right. Well, that is it. We'll have everybody's social media links in the description below so you can hit them up over there. You can follow Andy at STS_AndyM and me at Matt Knost. That is it for this week's Settle the Score. We'll see you guys next week. Adios.